door. You think I'm too? Huh?
Don't you go there.
Don't you, man. Your man.
Don't you go there.
First of all, you a superstar. Put your hands on me.
I didn't touch you. I didn't touch you. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Toni, this is unacceptable behavior. I had to try to de-escalate it as much as I could. I didn't touch Tamar. I got in between she and Toni because Toni's smaller than Tamar. That's like a Rottweiler trying to fight a Yorkie.
Girl, when I tell you the Braxton family is in shambles right now, I mean complete shambles. We're talking screaming matches on national television, secret marriages that lasted all of 2 days, and accusations flying everywhere you look. Toni and Tamar at each other's throats like never before. The family threatening to lock Tamar up. And girl, it all centers around one man, Birdman. Yeah, that Birdman, the cash money mogul himself. Now I know what you're thinking. Not the Braxtons again, but trust me, this tea is different. This is next level family dysfunction that needs to be discussed. So grab your snacks, get comfortable, and let's get into it because this story has more twists than a soap opera.
Y'all don't like me because y'all jealous.
You're a mean girl. You're
you're such a hater. Y'all hate me so bad.
Oh my God. And mental illness is real. It's real.
Oh, I'm crazy?
Mental illness is real. Go ahead, Toni. I'm listening. I don't argue with sick people. Go ahead.
Bitch, I will you up. Don't play with me.
Do that.
I swear to God.
Win.
But you're not going to do it for my mental health when all y'all really need the pills.
The Braxton sisters have been through multiple therapists over the years with absolutely zero peace in sight. We're talking session after session, intervention after intervention, and nothing sticks. It's constant back and forth arguments with no space left for healing or growth. Just drama on top of more drama. And honestly, it's exhausting to watch. Right now, Toni and Tamar are beefing harder than we've ever seen before. And this isn't your regular sibling drama over who borrowed whose clothes. This is nuclear level tension. Tamar straight up questioned whether Toni slept with her other man during a family dinner that was supposed to be peaceful. And from the context and the way everyone reacted, honey, she was clearly talking about Birdman. But wait, because it gets even messier than that. Towanda also jumped into the mix and accused Tamar of sleeping with her ex-boyfriend. So now we got sisters accusing each other of man-swapping and crossing major boundaries left and right. The energy is completely toxic at this point. The tension has gotten so out of control that the family is literally threatening to have Tamar institutionalized. I'm not even exaggerating. That's how serious and how dark this situation has become. We've moved past regular family arguments into something much more concerning. Through all of this chaos, everyone, including Miss Toni Braxton herself, is showing their true colors. The masks are coming off, the gloves are off, and what we're seeing underneath is not pretty at all. This is the kind of family dysfunction that makes you grateful for your own family drama because at least it's not on national television. Tamar's not sitting back quietly either. She called out the entire family, saying their behavior is completely abnormal. According to her, everybody needs medication to deal with the madness. And honestly, I kind of see her point. But the real catalyst for this explosion, the Birdman situation, that's where it all went left. During an episode of The Braxtons, Tamar confronts her sisters at what was supposed to be a nice family dinner. But nothing stays nice with this family for long. Her main issue? How they got her private address. An address she keeps confidential under a completely different name for safety and privacy reasons. She suspected someone close to her leaked it. And the betrayal cut deep. Plot twist that nobody saw coming. Their brother Michael Braxton Jr. actually sent the cease and desist letter after bringing niece Ashley onto the show. So it wasn't even the sisters directly. But Tamar's anger isn't really about the letter itself. It's about the betrayal and the principle. It's about her family crossing lines they know good and well they shouldn't cross. Then the conversation takes another heated turn and shifts to money. Tamar accuses Towanda of straight up stealing from her. And we're not talking small amounts. She claims she loaned Towanda $50,000 for a house down payment. But Towanda tells a completely different story. She says it was $35,000, and it was a gift, not a loan. Already, the stories don't match up at all, but there's more. Tamar also says Towanda used her credit card for 4 years to pay her phone bill. 4 years! Now that's wild. Towanda fires back hard. She accuses Tamar of stealing from her and sleeping with Toni's ex-boyfriend. The show censored the name, but girl, we all know who she was talking about.
Oh, men.
Who's the man that I stole?
Toni's. You slept with them a few times.
Oh, what man?
Fans immediately started speculating. 2 names kept coming up, Shamar Moore, Toni's old flame, or Birdman, which seems way more likely given everything. During the confrontation, Tamar looks directly at Toni and asks, "Did you sleep with my other man?" And Toni's reaction? Oh, it said everything. The way she snapped, the way she got defensive, all signs point to Birdman. That wasn't the reaction of someone with nothing to hide. Let's rewind the clock because we need proper context for all of this. Remember that iconic versus battle in Vegas? Birdman and Cash Money versus Master P and No Limit? It was a huge event and everybody was watching. Toni wasn't there that night, but guess who was? Tamar. And she wasn't just in the audience either. Oh no, she was front and center. On stage, dancing provocatively, twerking, getting way too close and way too comfortable with Birdman, who at the time was supposed to be her brother-in-law. Since he was with Toni, the internet absolutely went off when they saw that footage. People were like, hold up, why is she all up on him like that? That's your sister's man. It was inappropriate as hell, and everybody who saw it knew it. The comments were ruthless and unforgiving. Then the real tea started brewing, because it came out that Tamar and Birdman allegedly dated each other way back in the early 2000s, before Toni was ever in the picture. So the question everyone's asking now, did Toni start dating and eventually marry Birdman after he was with Tamar? Because if that's the case, if Toni really got with her sister's ex, that's a whole extra layer of betrayal and messiness that we need to talk about. And speaking of their relationship, this is where it gets crazy. Court documents revealed Toni and Birdman got married on August 8th, 2024. Sounds romantic, right? Wrong. They separated 2 days later, 2 days. On August 10th, it was over. What could possibly go wrong in 48 hours? 2 weeks after that, Birdman filed for divorce, calling it irretrievably broken. But here's the kicker. The divorce petition was dismissed in January 2025. Both signed off on it, which means they're still legally married right now. Fans are speculating like crazy. Some think Toni's staying with Birdman for financial stability, not love. Others think this whole marriage was a business arrangement from the start, maybe for taxes or assets. Either way, it's messy, and it's clearly not about romance. When Tamar brought all this up, Toni lost it. She said Tamar loves being infamous more than famous, and that she's tired of paying PR teams to clean up Tamar's messes. That's a strong reaction, right? Fans are clocking it. Because if there was nothing to hide, why get that defensive? The way Toni snapped tells us Tamar hit a nerve, especially if Birdman's involved like we think. Let's talk about Ashley, the niece brought onto the show. According to Tamar, that was Toni's idea. Here's the backstory. Ashley accused Trina's ex, Gabe, of sending her inappropriate messages. Initially, the family supported her. Then the narrative shifted, and suddenly Ashley was being blamed. Tamar says she's giving Ashley a voice. Critics say she's exploiting the girl for drama and ratings. Honestly, both can be true. The real issue is the show profiting off family trauma. That's what's really happening here. Tamar has been vocal about what she believes is really going on. She says her sisters are jealous of her success and gaslight her constantly, using her mental health struggles against her. And here's what got me. Tamar said she refuses to be guilted over having depression and anxiety. She's open about her struggles. She sees a counselor regularly, but her family weaponizes her vulnerability. And that's not okay. Whether you believe her side or not, gaslighting someone over mental health is foul. Period. No debate. The internet is completely split on this. Some fans are Team Tamar. They believe her sisters manipulate her, gang up on her, and gaslight her constantly. They see her as the truth teller in a toxic family dynamic. Others are exhausted by Tamar. They feel her emotional outbursts are too much, and maybe she's the actual problem. Some even think the entire family should quit reality TV and work on their issues privately. Honestly, both sides have valid points. This isn't simple good versus bad. This is generational trauma, complicated family dynamics, and reality TV cameras making everything worse. So here are the real questions. Did Toni flip out because Tamar mentioned Birdman? Are the sisters gaslighting Tamar, or is she stirring the pot for ratings? Should this family even be on TV? Or are they just airing trauma for a paycheck? I want to know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you Team Tamar, Team Toni, or Team Y'all Need Therapy? And if you made it this far, hit that like button and subscribe, because trust me, this story is far from over. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.